These are the top 10 NFL teams going into week 9. At number 10, we have the Falcons. Their offense has been coming more and more to life as this season has been going along. Their defense has struggled at times, but they've made up for it with turnovers, and with how many injuries the other teams in their division has had, they're easily going to win the South. At number 9, we have the Bears. This team's been playing some great football recently, and if it wasn't for a Hail Mary, they would have just beat the Commanders, who a lot of people view very highly. At number 8, we have the Packers. I want to say first that I really like this team, but I've been seeing a lot of people put them towards the top 5, and to me, that's just a little bit overrated. Not a shot at the Packers. I like them. I think they're built pretty well for the playoffs, but I just think top 5 is too crazy. At number 7, we have the Bills. As long as Josh Allen is throwing the ball, they're going to be a good offense. And defensively, they're just really weird. Against top competition, they look really bad. But when they're playing against these worst teams, they really lock it down and force a ton of turnovers as well. At number 6, we have the Texans. Their offense looks absolutely electric when Joe Mixon is in the game, and their defense is one of the best in the NFL, which I called before the season. Top 5 out on my page now. At number 5, we have the Vikings, who are now on a 2-game losing streak, but to me, still look like one of the best teams in the league. They have lost 2 straight now, but when you actually watch the games, they really haven't looked that bad. Obviously, it was a tough loss to the Rams, but honestly, you're overreacting if you don't think this team is in the top 5. At number 4, we have the Commanders. What a finish they had against the Bears. The thing that surprised me most about this team is just how their defense has improved this season. Like at the start of this year, they looked like they had one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and as of recently, they've actually looked pretty solid. And I'm really interested to see how this team plays against their division rivals coming up, the Eagles and Cowboys. At number 3, we have the Ravens. Really tough loss against the Browns. Really just an overall weak performance for this team. But with that being said, this is their first loss in 6 weeks against a divisional opponent. That's definitely not an excuse to lose this game, but when you put into context who they've beaten recently and how they've been doing it, it's hard for me to just drop this team really low after one loss. At number 2, we have